Thank you, Mother, Father, God. Thank you, Archangels and Ascended Masters, for the perfect grace, perfect clarity, and perfect peace that is here for each of us and all of us right now. Thank you to the angelic realm, the elemental realm. If we could notice the nurturing goddesses like Kuan Yin and Mother Mary and Mary Magdalene and Lady Portia and Kali and others, Bridget and Coventina, if we could notice them putting up the umbrella over you. And perhaps the umbrella is a vibrant color like a purple or a pink or a red or a blue. And if we could just notice what the umbrella shelters you from, and just let whatever that is move away from you. If we could just feel that shelter, that act, that gesture, and that placement. So if we could notice that one thing changes, and then we'll notice the second thing that changes of this act of generosity and kindness for you. And the third thing being just tuning into and relaxing into the presence of the nurturing goddesses, like Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion, like Mother Mary, who's very nurturing and caring, like Bridget, who was bold and kind, like Freya, who is very kind and nurturing to the younger parts of ourselves. And Lady Portia, working with justice, opening, closing doors, working with karma to the degree that we release the system. So if we could just breathe into all that care and all that clarity. And we thank as well the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We celebrate wonderful peace and great goodness here right now. Wonderful. If we could notice indeed all the angels that we know by name, Michael, Gabriel, Ariel, Haniel, Raphael, if we could notice them being with each of us individually, which they can do with perfect ease, and if we could notice the angels gathered in a circle around you and then fixing everything that is or feels broken, be that your sense of security, be that your sense of justice, be that an appliance, be that the world, be that parts of yourself, be that your heart or your confidence. If we could just breathe into the angels helping, fixing, repairing immediately. So if we could just breathe into that. And if we could indeed notice as the help arrives, as the help is in action, if we could just gently notice your role being to be present and to breathe. So let's be present and let's breathe. And if we could notice, especially Archangel Michael and Archangel, it's like Archangel Michael does something and Gabriel does it too. If we can notice everything that moves, be that a doorknob, be that something on a button on your device, be that your arm, be that the window. Let's notice everything that moves being repaired, including your body, including your thoughts. So if we could notice, and what we've done in a few minutes, if we could just notice the iceberg that is dread shifting and melting a bit. So if dread melts 1%, great, 5%, great. Let's just notice, but the iceberg of dread shifting, so it's not right in front of you, that it could just move to the side. And we'll just breathe in. And in this moment where there's action happening, there are nurturing goddesses, there are active, repairing archangels, and there's a whole lot of help. So we'll just breathe in, and right where you are, if you could just say your own name out loud, I am Mark. I am my conscious adult self. This is who I am. Thank you, nurturing goddesses, for attending to the younger parts of me. Thank you, nurturing goddesses, for attending to the younger parts of me. Thank you, archangels, for repairing and upgrading everything in my life. Thank you, archangels, for repairing and upgrading everything in my life. I'm aware that help is happening right now. I'm aware that I am seen and heard and helped right now. I receive this help with gratitude. And I am right on time. So we'll just gently breathe in. And we'll just gently breathe in. Wonderful. If we could notice our friend the walrus being present, and if we could notice the positioning of the walrus. Is he right with you, or are we just aware of the walrus, being in the walrus land? We'll just notice that. I'm just reading out of Animal Speak by Ted Andrews. Walrus, psychic touch. Powerful psychic touch is awakening. Opportunity to uncover the hidden arises. Trust what you feel in spite of outer appearances. So let's just breathe in and let's feel that good things are happening right now. We'll notice the pattern of some discomfort, and we get to adjust into the adult and to engage with help like the angels, the goddesses, the guides. And we'll just notice the opportunity to lovingly not feel stuck and not get stuck, and to recognize that we are powerful, that we are seen, we are heard, we are helped. And that the work is happening. The work is happening right now. So we'll just breathe into that. So if we could just breathe in to the upgrade, to the upgrade in your confidence, and breathing into the upgrade in your experience of security, your sense of security, the upgrade to your sense and experience of safety and protection. And we'll just notice that the angels don't mess around. And like Trevor, the electrician who's working downstairs, they know what to do. They're not confused, but they know what to do. And it's okay for us to know what to do. And we don't need to have everything figured out. We could trust our will. We could trust moments like this. We could trust that the younger parts of ourselves are having a wonderful, delicious, nutritious snack and get to either take a nap or play and take a nap. That all the bases are covered. And that everything that we're concerned about, anything that we're worried about, be that a legal matter, be that an injustice, we'll just very simply hand those dynamics, those energies over to all the archangels, to Michael and Gabriel and Uriel and Raziel and Raphael, and Ariel and Haniel. And we'll just breathe in. And we'll just unburden ourselves. Wonderful. And if we could notice, and we'll add our friend Ganesh and our friend Saint Germain and our friend the Master Healer Jesus, them working as friends and as a trio. If we could notice the part or parts of us that feel tender, that feel raw, if we could let those three guides, Ganesh, Saint Germain, and the Master Healer Jesus, help with those parts, with kindness, with humor, with grace. And we'll just gently breathe in. Wonderful. And as their care and healing happens, if we could just notice the goddess Kali being 100 feet tall, growing like time-lapse photography of a tree growing, and also the goddess Freya being 100 feet tall. If we could just notice those 200-foot tall goddesses being right around you. And if we could notice them being in connection with you, them seeing you, but also they see everything. So if we could just breathe in, and we'll notice the use of their voices, Kali's voice, Freya's voice, individually and in unison. If we could notice their voice being a vibration of love, safety, and peace. If we could just breathe in and notice the shift and the change in the landscape, this reverberating in your body. This reverberating in everything in your sphere, including devices, including your heart, including appliances, including bones, including healing. And if we could also come back to the walrus and just noticing, be that the walrus is in the space with you or miles away in walrus land, if we could just notice the connection between you and the walrus. And just feeling the open channel of telepathy, which might feel really refreshing. Being understood, not having to explain. And if we could breathe into nothing being missing, everything being here, nothing is missing. And if we can come back to Archangel Michael turning every doorknob, checking every lock, checking the latch on the window, checking the refrigerator and the washing machine and the car, checking the garage door opener and the air conditioner and the heater, checking the stereo, turning on the lamp and turning it off again. And doing the same with every single part of your physical body, every bone, your immune system, your reproductive system, your digestive system, your circulatory system, including your heart, your respiratory system, including your lungs, your system of cognition, including your physical brain, all of your senses, your intuition, your ability to heal, your body's amazing ability to heal, and the healing that is happening, the healing that has happened, in the victory of progression, that we are not standing still. And in this moment of profound change in our lives and on the planet, we'll just recognize that we are not alone, that there are millions of people doing the same thing. There are millions of people who are tuned in. And it's safe for us to recognize that we are seen and heard and helped, and to let the angels help, to let the goddesses help, to let the guides help. So we'll just breathe in. And we'll notice the tremendous help that is here and the tremendous health that is here. If we could notice the gentle pyramid or triangle that is the 100-foot tall Kali, the 100-foot tall Freya, and you. And adding to that triangle into, in essence, a elongated square of you, Kali, Freya, and the walrus. And we'll just notice all that goodness. And if we can notice the lifting away of doubt and the presence of certainty, and let's say out loud affirmations and statements. Let's say out loud, I am certain that I am safe. I am certain that I am thriving. I am certain that I'm receiving help right now. I am certain that I am seen and heard. I am certain that everything is going to be okay. I am certain that the angels and guides know what to do. I am certain that I've received before. I am certain that I've healed before. I am certain that I've been abundant before. I am certain that I've witnessed miracles before. I am certain that all these things can happen again. I say yes to all the good in my life. I release everything that's no longer serving me. I welcome incredible good into my life. And I celebrate tremendous peace. I'm so grateful for all the good in my life. I ask for this or something better right now in all directions of time. And so it is. So we'll just gently breathe into all that. And if there were, in a loving way, like in a simple, gentle way, like a ta-da, like a revelation, if we could just breathe in and just notice what's different. And just notice. Wonderful. So we'll just gently breathe into all that. And we'll recognize, and let's say out loud, it's safe for me to change for the better. I recognize the patterns. I recognize my free will. I align myself with love. I am right on time. I ask for all of this or something better right now in all directions of time. And so it is. So we'll just gently breathe into all that. And to all the archangels, fixing everything, repairing everything, protecting, and in action, we'll say out loud, thank you, angels. To the nurturing goddesses taking care of all parts of ourselves, and Freya and Kali standing tall, we'll say out loud, thank you, goddesses. To Ganesh, Saint Germain, the Master Healer Jesus, and the Walrus, we'll say out loud, thank you. And to all parts of ourselves, we'll confidently say out loud, everything is going to be okay. And to our conscious adult selves, we'll say with acknowledgement, good job. And with loving peace and great certainty and great fluidity, we thank the presence of Mother, Father, God, and all the archangels and ascended masters. We thank as well the angelic realm, the elemental realm, our ancestors, spirit guides, animal guides, and guardian angels. We celebrate tremendous peace, wonderful love, and incredible joy being here right now, knowing with certainty and grace that the highest good is here, that we are seen and heard, and that great good is here. We welcome more good and more good and more good. We let everything be enhanced and upgraded. And with joy and peace, we ask for this or something better right now in all directions of time. And so it is.